Right now on Apple Valley News Now, live at 5.
Students and families are exploring their futures. The Career Path Expo is happening tonight at Pasco High School.
Also ahead.
Thank you for this. If you weren't here, I would be dead.
A local church is offering a warm place to stay where you can go right now to escape the dangerously cold weather.
Plus,
we're starting to learn about the victims. Some of them were coming back from a figure skating competition. I'm Zoreen Shah. I'll have that story coming up.
And big changes in the weather, as you can see. Lots to unpack tonight. The News at 5 starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 5 on your side.
It's Thursday, January 30th. Good evening. I'm Austin Reed.
and I'm Wendy Redman.
It is now a first alert weather day as a winter storm system arrives from the Pacific.
That's bringing moderate to heavy snow to the Cascades and Blue Mountains, but we're also now monitoring freezing rain for the Columbia Basin.
And that could come as soon as later tonight. Stacy's here to unpack it for us.
That's right, Austin. Wendy, we have upgraded some things. We have winter storm alerts and warnings in our area. In fact, from 10 o'clock tonight till 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, we could see some freezing rain in our lower elevations. So Columbia Basin, Kittitas, and Yakima Valleys, we could see about a tenth of accumulation. Now, it doesn't sound like a whole lot, but any ice on that roadway could create some travel problems. Let's take a look at that storm system. Pretty massive as it moves across the area tomorrow. Areas of heavy rain across the region, and then that heavy snow will continue up and down the Cascades, and lots of heavy rain also in Northern California. 35 degrees outside right now, Legends Casino Sky Cam, and our feels like temp is 32. Another chilly night, but not quite as cold as we have been seeing. Check out these overnight lows, again, just below the freezing level or right at it. Plus, after days and days and days of cold weather, the roads are already cold, so any rain that starts to fall tonight is going to turn into ice on those roads, so be very, very careful. Out the door tomorrow, you can see mixed precip up and down the Yakima and Kittitas Valleys, Tri-Cities. We should transition to rain, but again, early morning hours, you could see that freezing rain. So get ready for that freezing rain tonight. Breezy rain showers for the rest of the day tomorrow. Heavy mountain snow also starts tonight through the weekend, and hazardous driving conditions all through the region. I'll give you more details coming up here in just a few minutes. Austin, Wendy.
All right, Stacey, thank you. A local church in Richland has opened up an overnight warming shelter for people in need.
All Saints Episcopal Church committed their parish hall during this dangerously cold winter weather. They first opened up last night, and they just reopened moments ago at 5 o'clock. They will be open until 9 a.m. tomorrow. Take a break, and then reopen again Friday at 5 p.m. until 9 a.m. Saturday. This is now the third year they've offered this.
Up to 25 guests each night are given a warm, safe place to sleep, along with a hot dinner and breakfast served by volunteers working in 4-hour shifts. Last night, 14 people took advantage of the shelter. I spoke with the co-coordinator today.
Because that is the time that they're really in grave danger of hypothermia. So we have volunteers from the community and from our church who staff the shelter.
How thankful are these people?
I can tell you one of the quotes we've had was, "Thank you for this. If you weren't here, I would be dead."
Wow, guests are also provided toiletries as needed, such as soap, shampoo, and toothbrushes. Donations of clean, warm gloves, hats, and clothing are available as well. The church says this is all possible thanks to donations along with a generous grant from the Three Rivers Community Foundation. The church is at 1322 Kimball Avenue in Richland. And remember, our First Alert Weather Team is on your side, both on air and online. Be sure to check out our weather blog, which is being constantly updated. We have a comprehensive list of resources to help get you through the storm.
And don't forget to also download our brand new First Alert weather app for your phone and tablet. Earlier today, users even saw a push alert about tonight's winter storm warning. If you don't have it, just type Apple Valley News Now Weather in your app store. Other news tonight, and all new, the Oregon Department of Education says the class of 2024 overcame historic obstacles to graduate at the second highest rate in the state. The statewide graduation rate for the class of 2024 is 81.8%, according to data released today by the ODE. The numbers show that the class of 2024 started high school in distance learning due to the COVID-19 global pandemic, and after their first year, only 73.6% were on track to graduate in 4 years. The statewide graduation rate represents about 38,700 public school students in all 36 counties and is the second highest ever reported in the state. Special education students also saw the highest grad rate for that student group at 68.8%.
Tonight, one man is behind bars after a deadly crash in Yakima. Police say it happened late last night at South 16th Avenue and West Washington Avenue. They believe a Jeep Wrangler was stopped at the intersection there when a Jeep Grand Cherokee rear-ended it. The impact forced both cars south of the intersection. Police say the driver of the Wrangler died at the scene. A woman who was also in that vehicle was taken to the hospital and we're told should survive. Officials say the driver of the Grand Cherokee, a 29-year-old man from Toppenish, was showing signs of alcohol impairment. They arrested and booked him into the Yakima County Jail on suspicion of vehicular homicide and driving with a suspended license. The investigation is ongoing.
Turning to continuing coverage, Yakima Community Aid is urging people to be cautious when it comes to attending protests in the wake of increased immigration enforcement. The founder says a flyer for a protest this weekend in Yakima raised some red flags because it was missing key information, like who was organizing the protest and advice about how protesters can keep safe. But she says protesting isn't their main focus right now.
Right now, the priority is getting folks the information that they need, know your rights.
Coming up tonight at 6, our Emily Goodell spoke with Northwest Immigration Rights Project about what exactly those rights are and other ways community members can help. 67 people are presumed dead after an American Airlines flight collided with a military Black Hawk helicopter over Washington, D.C.
Now we're starting to learn more about the victims. Some of them were coming back from a figure skating competition. ABC's Zoreen Shah has the story.
Olympic medalist Nancy Kerrigan was tearful as she reflected on this massive loss. She said the skating community was a family and that their community means so much to them. Families and communities coming together hours after an American Airlines flight collided with a military Black Hawk helicopter in Washington, D.C. last night. Investigators say no one survived. Some of the passengers on the plane were flying back from a national figure skating event in Wichita, Kansas. The CEO of the Boston Skating Club says 6 were a part of his club, including teenagers Gina Ha and Spencer Lane.
Not sure how to process it. Shoot, I'm sorry. No, which is why I'm here.
Olympic champion skater Nancy Kerrigan in tears, saying she knew some of the people in the crash.
And we've been through the same thing, that training, that rigorous schedule of falling over and over and somehow picking yourself back up. Even when it's hard, you get back up. Even when you're crying, hurt, pain, you get back up and move forward. It's not easy, but that's what we all have to do now together.
Ellen Schran worked with Spencer Lane in a free skating show this past December.
He was just beaming. This kid was so talented. He'd only started skating a few years ago, and he had all of his triples, and not just that, but this natural grace and beauty and understanding of ice.
Zhenya Shishkova and Vadim Nemov also lost in the crash. This video is from 1994, the couple competing in the 1994 ISU World Figure Skating Championship.
I think for all of us, we have lost family.
Samuel Lilly was the first office for American Airlines Flight 5342. His sister saying he was excited about life and his future. 3 Army soldiers on the Black Hawk are also presumed dead, including Cadet Ryan O'Hara, a crew chief member. He leaves behind a wife and 1-year-old son. ABC News also spoke with Natalia Gudin, who says her husband, Alexandry Kirsanov, also died in the crash. He coached some of the skaters. Gooden saying, "I lost my husband, I lost my students, I lost my friends." Zoreen Shah, ABC News, Los Angeles.
And in other news tonight, a conservative appeals court has ruled a federal law banning the sale of handguns to 18 to 20-year-olds is unconstitutional. Thursday's decision from the 5th U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals cited recent Supreme Court rulings that have expanded gun rights. Defenders of laws banning 18 to 20-year-olds from buying guns argue research shows young adults are more likely to commit gun violence. The Supreme Court has not weighed in on how to apply the Second Amendment's protections to young adults in light of its recent precedents.
Well, attention drivers in Pasco, be on the lookout for some speed limit changes on 2 sections of roads. The city of Pasco announced on West Court Street between Road 96 and Harris Road, we'll see a revised speed limit of 25 miles per hour. That's because there are a lot of pedestrians in that area, which sparks some safety concerns. The other area is on Sylvester Street between Road 54 and 20th Avenue. This is due to safety enhancement and improving the road.
There was some public interactions that fed into this, but of course, as engineers, we're always looking at the overall system, making sure that things make sense, and if they don't, then we start evaluating to see what changes might be needed.
The city ordinance will begin tomorrow for the speed limit changes. The city of Pasco will be out changing the signs and also marking the new limits with orange flags, notifying drivers of the changes.
All right, coming up next here on Apple Valley News Now live at 5, Stacy is tracking your first alert weather as today is a first alert weather day, from freezing rain to snow in the mountains.
Yes, just a lot to get to, and we're getting to it all after this.
Attention viewers, Good News Today, produced by Richland Lutheran Church, airing Sundays at 9 a.m., will be airing this Saturday, February 1st at 5:30 a.m. Good News Today will resume its regularly scheduled time on Sunday, February 9th at 9 a.m.
Theory of a Dead Man. I remember the day Unplugged. You left for Santa Monica. Friday, February 28th, 8 p.m., Legends Casino Hotel. I guess I'll sit around in Medicaid. I'm starting to see. On sale now at Ticketmaster.com and Legends Gift Shop. Live on the Angel. Don't miss Theory of a Dead Man. Unplugged.
Save now at Buy Mart with 3 weeks of savings in our latest savings book. Watch for it in your mailbox. You'll find Pepsi brand 12 packs, buy 2, get 2 free. Employee owned for 20 years. Buy Mart saves you more.
So what do you think about these?
We like this.
Yeah, we love it.
When it's time for an update or complete remodel, Rebath is with you every step of the way.
We're going to take everything down to the
From design and products to removal and installation, we handle the entire process to create a beautiful and functional bathroom for whatever your life needs.
Honey, you were right. Turned out.
Rebath, with you every step of the way. Call us or visit rebath.com to learn more about no interest, no payments for 12 months.
Vance Heating and Air Conditioning. We promise friendly customer service, highly trained technicians. Save $50 on any heating repair. We service all makes and models. Don't leave it to chance. Call Vance.
There are no bad decisions when it comes to my new chicken fajita and Caesar Jack Wraps. 2 new flavors for $3 each. Unless you don't get one. That would be a bad decision. Get my Jack Wraps or try my Tasty Munchies under $4. At Jack, every bite's a big deal.
Welcome to Jack in the Box.
New year, new glow. Start 2025 with radiant, tighter skin. This January, enjoy 25% off on our most loved treatments, Photo Fabulous and Smooth Glow. Photo Fabulous revitalizes your skin with the ultimate IPL and skin resurfacing combo for a smoother, brighter complexion. Smooth Glow not only rejuvenates your skin and reduces fine lines, but it also tightens and lifts for a youthful, glowing look. Hurry! This exclusive offer is only valid through January 31st. Book your session now and make 2025 the year of glowing, confident skin.
The 3-Degree Guarantee, sponsored by Legends Casino Hotel.
Welcome back, everybody. We have new video in today of construction on 2 new roundabouts in the city of Yakima. Officials say the project is desperately needed. Our Emily Goodell was out at the site this afternoon, where you can see the work has officially begun.
Yes, it has. Both lanes on the south side of Fruitvale Boulevard and the intersection of North 34th Avenue are now closed. The project also includes installing utility improvements there. The south side of Fruitvale at the intersection of River Road and North 34th Avenue will be closed 24/7 while this is going on. The intersection itself will also be closed 24/7 with detours posted. Phase 2 is expected to begin May 12th when crews will switch to the north lanes of Fruitvale and reopen lanes on the south side.
Comprehensive Healthcare is donating $300,000 to the Yakima Valley Community Foundation to help fund operations at the Aquatic Center at Martin Luther King Jr. Park. The organization will be giving them $100,000 per year over 3 years. The Aquatic Center, located near local schools, said to be a place for family fun, but also a place to provide crucial resources like swim lessons and water safety classes.
We think this will help with the health and well-being of kids in that community. Give them a place to be active, physically active, socially active, and that's good for a person's mental health as well.
Construction is underway on the Aquatic Center, which is set to open this summer. Happening right now at Pasco High School, it is the Career Fair, and we spoke with somebody who's organizing it earlier today.
We're expanding our opportunities in the district with the opening of Sageview and Orion, and so we really want to be able to showcase some of the signature programs that we're going to be having. So we're launching a new healthcare pathway, for example, at Orion High School, and then we're launching a law enforcement and public safety program at Pasco High School. And those are just a couple of examples of some of our signature programs that we'll be offering.
And we're going to have much more about this coming up tonight on Apple Valley News Now at 6.
Thomas Moak, Port of Kennewick Commissioner for District 2 since 2014, announced today he would not seek a third term on the Port Commission. He was appointed to the State House in January of '94 to fill a vacancy and was defeated for election in November by now County Commissioner Jerome Delvin. In '97, he was elected to the Kennewick City Council and served 3 terms. He was chosen as mayor in 2009. He was defeated for re-election in 2009 by John Hubbard and elected to the Port Commission in 2013, defeating incumbent Commissioner Gene Wagner and former County Commissioner Leo Bowman. He was reelected in 2019. Moak will remain a Port Commissioner through 2025. Candidate filing will be May 5th through the 9th.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And boy, do we have a lot to talk about tonight. We have First Alert Weather Day kicking in tonight at 10 o'clock till 10 o'clock tomorrow. Locally here, lower elevations, Columbia Basin, Yakima, Kittitas Valley, light freezing rain through the area. Now that'll start up late tonight into your morning commute tomorrow, which could mean slick roads. So you want to be very, very careful on any of our roadways beginning late tonight and in through the day tomorrow. Add to that a First Alert Weather Day for the Cascade Mountains. That one kicks in Friday and Saturday with feet of snow possible for US 2, Highway 12, US 97, and I-90 Snoqualmie Pass. So lots going on weather-wise. Let's take a look at that snow potential for Friday. This is storm number 1. Check it out. Lots of snow, cascades all the way down from the top of our state to the bottom of Oregon. And we'll continue to see that snow heading over towards the Spokane, Idaho Panhandle, and the Blue Mountains as well. Here's what our winter alerts are saying. Stevens Pass, 18 to 30 inches. We could see an inch of snow falling per hour. On top of that, we have breezy winds, so blowing snow. Now, it didn't meet the criteria of a blizzard, but it's going to feel like driving through hyperspace, so to speak. So you want to check those road conditions. We could see 12 to 30 inches above 3,000 feet across Snoqualmie and White Pass. Add to this big area in purple, we're looking for freezing rain to develop late tonight from Hermiston all the way up to Spokane. So that impacts I-90, I-82, I-84, all through the area right on into the Kittitas Valley. Blue Mountains looking for 6 to 12 inches above 4,000 feet. So very active weather going forward. Here's that rain potential. Most of us will be seeing rain here in the eastern part of the state. However, that rain mixed with snow precip. Not expecting any accumulation of snow here in the lower elevations, but the mountains definitely going to see that. Let's time things out with our future cast. Here comes the rain tonight. Now, what's going on is temperatures are slightly warmer, but it's been so cold. Our roadways are already cold. So when that rain hits the roadways, we could see ice developing, and you do see some ice developing up towards Ephrata. Down through the area, heavy rain showers from Yakima all the way into the Tri-Cities. This is overnight tonight, late. You start to see the snow falling in the Cascades. More snow falling. We continue to see showers right into the early hours of the morning. Lots of heavy snow here in the Blues and through the Columbia Basin. A little bit of a wee break in the middle of the morning, but then we continue to see active, unsettled weather throughout the day. So lots of snow headed our way. And again, the most impacts here locally will be the chance of accumulating up to 1/10 of an inch of ice on our roadways. So be prepared for that, especially if you're commuting out to the Hanford site in the morning. Reduce your speed, avoid driving if at all possible, avoid sudden stops. If sliding, turn your wheels in the same direction. Avoid hills or steep inclines. All right, let's talk about that 7-day planner. There's that rain mix. Breezy winds on top of that for both Friday and Saturday into the Tri-Cities area. Slight chance of rain here on February 1st, Groundhog Day. We could see a few sun breaks. We're going to be in between systems, and then look at next week. That's where we potentially could start seeing some lower elevation snow. Yakima also looking at a rain-snow mix. Could see some snowflakes on Saturday and more rain-snow mix on Sunday. Again, it just depends on where that snow and the system develops. Ellensburg looking at a mix. Look at the snow showers Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So we'll see some accumulation there in the Kittitas Valley. For Walla Walla, we see rain showers tomorrow. Going to be a bit windier there, where we could see wind gusts 35 and 40 miles an hour. Then we'll transition to that mix, especially in the overnight hours. But the good news is our temperatures have warmed just a bit. We cool right back down, though, next week. Here's what it looks like in Hermiston, 50 degrees. Windy there, but it's the early morning hours where we're watching for ice accumulating there. Also in the Hermiston area, a few days of a break and then more active weather for the first part of next week. So a lot going on, guys.
All of a sudden,
there it is. Winter is back on.
There was that big lull for a while, and now it's here.
Yep, it's here.
All right, everybody be safe out there on those roads.
That's for sure. All right, we've got the spotlight when we return.
Jay Delia, Jessica Jalal, and Josh Colbreth. Good morning, Northwest from Apple Valley News Now.
At US Cellular, you don't have to choose between a great phone and the right phone plan for you. You can get 4 free phones of your choice and 4 lines for just $90.
That's like us not having to choose between tickets to wrestling or that puppet musical.
Because you get both.
US Cellular, built for us.
Dinosaur Adventure roars into Kennewick. 1 weekend only, Benton County Fairgrounds. With life-size dinosaurs and massive family fun. Experience the thrill of the prehistoric age, featuring the ferocious T-Rex, Triceratops, Velociraptor, and more. Go on a realistic fossil dig. Take a ride on your favorite dinosaur. Bounce around in the prehistoric playground and a baby dinosaur meet and greet. Take an amazing dinosaur adventure. This weekend only, Benton County Fairgrounds. Tickets at dinosauradventure.com.
Hi, I'm renovation expert Scott McGilvery. I know bath remodeling, and I've seen all the gimmicks. Buy now, half off, free installation. This is why I work with Bathfitter. With 40 years of experience and 2 million installs, I trust their integrity. Bathfitter gives you a fair price and sticks to it with a lifetime warranty. You don't need gimmicks, just a partner you can trust. Bathfitter, it just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
Just in time for Valentine's Day, it's the Apple Valley News Now Love and Bloom Ultimate Collection Giveaway, where one winner gets this awesome love collection. Enter each day on the contest page at applevalleynewsnow.com. Thank you to these love-minded sponsors.
Hi, folks. Joe Namath here. And if you're having a hard time hearing, call MD Hearing, because they changed my life and they can change yours too. I was wearing expensive hearing aids for years until a good friend of mine told me about MD Hearing. I bought a pair of the hearing aids with no doctor visit, no prescription, and no hassle. I got fitted right over the phone, and I've never had a better pair of hearing aids. I'm even wearing them right now.
Call now and get 2 rechargeable Neo hearing aids for just $297 with a free portable charging case and free shipping. The rechargeable Neo is nearly invisible with its tiny in-the-air canal design. And you can get 2 rechargeable Neo hearing aids with a 45-day risk-free trial, free shipping, and free lifetime U.S.-based support for only $297.
Call my friends at MD Hearing and get the over-the-counter hearing aids that I use for you.
Call 800-505-9735.
Want to test drive U.S. Cellular's nationwide 5G coverage for free?
Here we go.
Hey, I wonder if U.S. Cellular lets me stream in my... Yep, it's working.
Download the U.S. Cellular Trius app today.
Let's do the Spotlight at 5. Big congrats to Mrs. Whitemarsh, Pasco School District's 2025 Crystal Apple Award winner. Whitemarsh is a math teacher at Pasco High. The district says her advanced program has opened doors for newcomer students, giving them access to college-level courses. Since 2018, 92 students have completed advanced math through her program. Mrs. Whitemarsh will be celebrated at the awards ceremony on Thursday, March 20th at ESD 123, where she will be also honored with a $1,500 prize. Have a story idea? Send me an email, areed@applevalleyNewsNow.com. Stacy's up next with final weather.
Judy Justice.
And I'm just getting started.
Weekdays at 4 on Apple Valley News Now.
Hello, I'm Alan Brecky from Alan Brecky Law Offices. For over 30 years, we've been protecting public safety in the Tri-Cities and surrounding communities. Some of our cases over the years have contributed to safer roads, safer public events, and a safer environment for our children.
For the greatest selection at the lowest prices, come to Cost Less Carpet.
As a general contractor, I bring my clients to Cost Less Carpet so they can see every option.
Everything I need is always in stock.
If it's trendy or new, I'm sure you'll find it here.
And their team of designers are so fun to work with.
It really is worth the experience.
I can find everything for my home or my client's home. No problem.
Shopping here is an awesome experience.
Cost Less Carpet, where inspiration and ideas happen.
At Bruce Heating and Air, your comfort is our business. With over 30 years of professional HVAC experience for residential and commercial properties, you can rest assured your heating and air system is in good hands. In addition to providing quality heating, air conditioning, ventilation, and installation services, Bruce Heating and Air also houses a full-service sheet metal fabrication shop.
Now through March 31st, receive rebates up to $1,300 off, plus a free thermostat on a new Daikin Fit system when you finance through Bruce Heating and Air. Terms and conditions apply. See dealer for details.
Vegas action is closer than you think. The fun is waiting for you at Nob Hill Casino. Come in and pull up a chair at your choice of blackjack, pai gow, heads up hold'em, or high card flush, and play with the friendliest dealers in town. Join our Players Club to take your game to the next level and earn rewards for food, bowling, prizes, and cash. There's always a spot for you at Nob Hill Casino, where the locals play.
The old me was stuck in the daily grind. My routine didn't allow for any self-expression. I found clay, and that changed everything. I realized my calling was to give others the space to be creative, to build something. And that's how Clayton was born. Having a Chase Ink card has allowed us to grow it and bring people together. There's a creative side in all of us. That's what I hope people come here to find.
Earn up to 5% cash back on business essentials with the Chase Ink Business Cash Card from Chase for Business. Make more of what's yours.
America's freeways are the most advanced in the world. Our highways are safer than anywhere else. But even the safest freeways cannot prevent accidents from happening. Alan Brecky Law Offices represent accident and injury victims.
Jade Elliott grew up in Richland and started her broadcast career in Eastern Washington. After jobs in Salt Lake and Seattle, she's back home to wake you up each morning. Jade Elliott, Jessica Jalal, and Josh Colbreth. Good Morning Northwest from Apple Valley News Now, on your side.
Next ET, from In Living Color to Papa's House. Damon Wayans and Tommy Davidson drop by. Plus,
I'm Jenny McCarthy Wahlberg.
And I'm Donnie Wahlberg, and we're spilling the
E.T. Next ET.
Tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
And come take a look at your screen, our morning weather photo from the back porch. Mount Adams there in the background. You can just see it beautiful. Now it's fogged in. Can't see that tonight, but thank you for your weather photo, Amy. Remember, if you like to get your weather photo on TV, that QR code on the right side of your screen, or you can just go to applevalleyNewsNow.com, click on the weather tab. And hey, while you're at it, why don't you download the new weather app? It would be very important to have it here this weekend with our active weather. It's very updated. It has everything you need to know all in one little app. All right, a quick peek at our 7-day planning forecast. Very active weather, as you can see there on your screen, with temperatures warming for a minute, and then we cool right back down to those chilly temperatures for the next few days. The thing to take away tonight is freezing rain in our area. Drive safe in the morning.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, we'll be back at 6, hoping your news is good news.
Have a good night.